Winning the Powerball was supposed to be the start of my dream life. $50 million. Cash. I quit my soul-sucking job immediately, packed my bags, and flew back to my family's estate, ready to share the wealth. I even brought a fat stack of cash for my pregnant sister-in-law. But at the dinner table, I decided to play a little prank. I told them I was broke and jobless. That's when the masks fell off. My loving family turned into vultures instantly. My sister-in-law called me a parasite and tried to kick me out. My dad looked at me like I was garbage. They didn't know one tiny detail. The mansion they were living in, it's in my name, and their bills, I paid them. They thought I was the prey, but they were about to find out. I'm the hunter. The day the numbers hit, $50 million on the Powerball, I quit my job within the hour. No 2 weeks notice, just a fuck you to my boss and a one-way ticket back to my hometown. I felt generous. I even prepared a thick envelope stuffed with 10 grand in cash for Tiffany, my pregnant sister-in-law. I was ready to play the benevolent saint. Dinner was a feast. My dad, Richard, had cooked up a storm. He looked at me with that fake concern parents give when they think you failed. Why are you back so suddenly, Scarlett? I felt a mischievous urge to test the waters. I put on my saddest face. Dad, I got fired. They kicked me to the curb. I might have to crash here and mooch off you guys for a while. The temperature in the room dropped 10 degrees. Dad's face went from welcoming to disgusted in a nanosecond. Why the hell did you quit? Do you know how hard the job market is right now? You're a grown-ass woman, Scarlett. When are you going to grow up? He wasn't joking. He was pissed. That's when Tiffany, heavily pregnant and sitting like a queen at the head of the table, chimed in. Her voice was pure venom wrapped in sugar. Scarlett, honey, you aren't planning on living here long-term, are you? I smirked, stabbing a piece of steak. Why? Not welcome in my own home, Tiff. Tiffany and my brother, Brad, had been married for 2 years. They couldn't conceive and people whispered. I was the one who paid for the best fertility specialist in the state to shut the neighbors up. Now that she was finally knocked up, her ego was bigger than her belly. As soon as I challenged her, her face twisted. Scarlett, look, I'm in a delicate condition. My doctor said I need absolute peace and quiet. The fetus is sensitive. Plus, this house is crowded enough. Why don't you go rent an apartment? Like a normal adult? The dining room went silent. Even the air felt heavy. Dad looked annoyed, not at her, but at me. I put down my fork. Inconvenient? Tiff, I'm the baby's aunt. I can help raise the kid. I paused for effect. Besides, I'm unemployed now. I don't have money for rent. Tiffany wasn't having it. She slammed her hand on the table. When the baby comes, we need a night nurse, a nanny, a nursery. This house is only so big. Where are we going to put all that if you're taking up space? I laughed out loud. Tiff, this is a 3-story Victorian estate with a finished basement. We have 6 bedrooms. You could have triples and we'd still have room. Relax. I wasn't lying. This estate was left to my mom by my grandma and then passed to me. It was massive. We barely used a third of it, but Tiffany's lower lip started to tremble. She squeezed out a few fake tears. My stepmom, Karen, the woman Dad married after Mom died, immediately jumped in, rubbing Tiffany's back. Oh, sweetie, don't cry. Think of the baby. We won't let you be uncomfortable. Tiffany sobbed, playing the victim card hard. The doctor said pregnant women get depressed easily. I just don't want an outsider in the house. Is that a crime? She glared at me, wiping her dry tears. Scarlett, no offense, but you've been working for years. You're unmarried, almost 30. And now you want to come back and suck off your parents? It's not right. She pointed a manicured finger at me. Your mom died early. Dad paid for your college. That was money that should have gone to my Brad. And now you quit your job to become a parasite? Have some shame, bitch. My blood ran cold. I looked at Dad and Karen. Dad shot Tiffany a look, but it wasn't anger at her rudeness. It was just annoyance at the noise. All right, that's enough. You don't run this house, Tiffany. Tiffany gasped, looking at Brad. My brother, the spineless simp, immediately